What's up, everyone? It's Matt with IDP Guys, here to tell you my main takeaways from week 3 of the preseason. Before we get into those players, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. We're going to be giving you excellent content the entire year. So with that being said, let's get into those players. Player number 1, familiar name, as I mentioned him last week, it's Quay Walker. He had 5 combined tackles and very limited snaps this week. Get on the train while you still can. Devondre Campbell's still the linebacker you want out of Green Bay if you're linebacker 1, but Quay Walker, you're going to be able to get him as your linebacker 3, and I think he's going to flirt with linebacker 2 production, so grab him with confidence. Player number 2 is Jalen Reagor with the Texans. He had 5 combined tackles, one of which was a tackle for a loss on only 40% of defensive snaps played. They're going to keep lining him up where they're lining him up there down in Houston. He's going to be a steal for you at the end of drafts. Definitely something to note. I like him more for Dynasty, but there's a very real chance he's relevant right off the bat in the redraft format. So Jalen Reagor, we're on to you. Takeaway number 3 is Jabril Cox down there in Dallas. He had 6 combined tackles on only 34% of defensive snaps played. There's a lot of talent there in Dallas on defense, and Cox is kind of trying to work his way up into a spot where you can rely on him from an IDP standpoint. So he's not there yet, but he's definitely someone that we're going to want to monitor during the regular season, and I think he's going to end up on a lot of people's rosters from the waivers midway through. So Jabril Cox, we're seeing what you're doing down there, and we like it. Takeaway number 4, we finally got to see Devin Lloyd down there in Jacksonville. He had a great game, 5 combined tackles on 38% of defensive snap played. We know that defense is going to heavily feature for you, say, Loken, I think is how you pronounce his name. Him and Devin Lloyd, it was nice to see him finally out there, and the way he looked, he's ready for the NFL. He's going to be immediately startable in pretty much every single format. So it's finally nice to be able to see him do that and start saying that you can start him with confidence. And there you have it. Those are my week 3 of the preseason takeaways. If you like this content, I write a column for the IDP Guys that comes out every Monday. It's called the IDP Rundown, where I go through every single game that happened and tell you everything you need to know from the IDP perspective. So head on over to idpguys.org to check that out every Monday. Link to the article is in the description below. So with that, we're only a couple weeks away from NFL games that actually matter. So we're going to prepare for that. Enjoy your drafts, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.